everyone, and welcome back to RPS at PAX. This is our Sunday daily roundup, and we are 3 days into PAX now, Rachel. How are you getting on?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's been a great time, but it is a lot going on.
Yeah,
so
it's busy and tiring, but we are doing well. We wanted to tell you about the stuff we've been up to today, and today has been, I mean, I did something so cool today that I'm so excited to talk about. But before we get to that, let's make a start with the first game we played fresh this morning, bright and early. We got a nice juice smoothie.
Oh, it was good.
Which was healing. And then went to play Demon School, which is by Asperge Games. Yeah.
Sorry for getting it wrong. It was a very good game though, so you got that going for you.
We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we did.
It's a bit like Into the Breach is probably the easiest way of explaining it to people, but it also has elements of like your characters have relationships with one another, and you do a lot of like dialogue-based things. And you're trapped on this island that's being slowly taken over by demons, and you need to fight the demons, so you move around a board in a tactics kind of way. You can do combos with other characters, so you can push enemies into your friends, and you'll do like really cool combos. What I really liked about it is at the start of your turn, you have a planning phase where you move your characters around the board, and then you hit goal, and you watch them do those actions in real time, which was really fun. Has a really nice art style, has a really good soundtrack.
It's really great. There's kind of like elements of Persona 5 in there as well, so very much so like in between fights, you're like, you and your school friends are like exploring the island, and people are having problems with possessions and demons and all sorts of magical shenanigans. So you're kind of like on the side of you like kicking demon butt, or like trying to help people on the island, which is really cool. And yeah, definitely want to keep an eye on that one for sure.
I really like that. And then next, we played a game that I think is the best thing I've played at PAX.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. So yeah, Friends vs. Friends is by Brainwash Gang. We had a chance to talk to them, so definitely go check out that interview if you missed it. So yeah, basically Friends vs. Friends, which was announced at Gamescom, or like that was when it was
last week or whatever, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so it's an FPS 1v1 or sometimes 2v2 as well, so you can play with groups of 4. It's a shooter where instead of like just having like a gun, you have like a deck of cards, maybe like 7 or 8 cards in your hand.
I think it changed per round, maybe.
I think as you win matches, your deck becomes bigger and you can add more different cards in.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, the idea is that me and Matt jumped in and played a game, so which was really funny.
It was really good fun.
So yeah, you basically are like, it's 1v1, you choose which card you want to activate with triggers. It's really tactile. I really like the way it played out. So the idea is that you're kind of trying to counter what your like opponent is doing. So your opponent could be like, they'd activate a card that would make like your head super big and very easy to shoot. Or there's cards that make your head really small. There's other cards that make you invisible. Other cards that make you look like act like a ninja. But then also there's like, what was the card you used? The nuke card? That was great.
I dropped a nuke, and then we were on, like, the arena we're in was on top of a building, and I dropped a nuke thinking, oh, this will just one-shot and kill you, because it's best out of 5.
That's what I thought too.
2 each, So I was like, I've got a nuke, it's fine, I'm going to win this. And I dropped the nuke, and it transported us to like a post-apocalyptic arena that was much more open. It was much easier to kind of hit each other. I honestly, it was just so much fun. Yeah,
we played like maybe like a round of 5 matches is like what, 4 or 5 minutes? And we unfortunately didn't have too much time with it because we'll get there soon. We had to quickly go to another appointment, but I think that's all we really needed. Like, we had a lot of hype because it was your pick from Gamescom. I had played quite an early itch build like a year or 2 ago. So we were quite hyped to get into the game, and we were not disappointed. So yeah, guys, definitely check out Friends vs. Friends by Brainwash Gang. I think that's probably, if not like top 5, if not the best thing that we've probably come across.
It's definitely the best thing I've played. I want to just lose myself to an afternoon playing that with a bunch of pals. I think it would just make for just a brilliant like hangout game.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's so much fun. It's just so funny. But yeah, definitely check it out.
Brilliant game. And then after that, we went to a quiet little drab meeting room in the conference center, and I interviewed the cast of Team Fortress 2.
Woo!
And honestly, it was a genuine career highlight for me. I absolutely love Team Fortress 2. I've loved it since I was like 14 or 15 years old. The game turns 15 this year, so the cast were doing a panel. That was the panel yesterday. We spoke about it on our daily roundup. And yeah, we had a chat. We spoke about the impact the game has had on them over the past 15 years.
Their favourite lines.
Their favourite lines.
That was so cool.
That was really fun. What I loved about them is, I mean, they were so lovely and friendly.
They were very lovely.
Really, really nice. Hearing Ellen McLean say my name was very strange. That's GLaDOS.
She's adorable. Like she's really
lovely.
great. Yeah, and they even forgave me when I took them up to the wrong floor. So we went up the escalator and I was like, oh, we'll have to go straight back down. Yeah, they're really good sports, aren't they? And they're just really great.
I was so nervous, but I think that interview was really good fun. They were doing the voices. They had some really interesting answers about what it was like to, the first time they went into the recording booth and how the process to discovering those voices. So that'll be on their website now for you to have a watch. You can have a watch of that interview. And then after that, we kind of wandered around the show floor a bit.
We did,
played a few
again.
more games. I played a game called Wanted Dead.
Oh yeah, you did. Tell us about that.
So I've been excited for this for a while. So here's one thing you need to know about me, right? Is I have a collection at home of 6 to 7 out of 10 Xbox 360 games. That's like a prized collection.
Oh.
So I'm talking things like Fracture, things like Dark Void, if you remember these games.
I'm just like, yes.
And I have a real affection for these sort of 6 to 7 hour single player action games from the mid 2000s. And Wanted Dead is that. It's a double A shooter in every sense of the word. You play as a cop. Actually, it was described to me as you're in a prison and the Hong Kong police bring you and a bunch of people out to basically be like a suicide squad to take down like a bunch of almost like Metal Gear Solid-like villains that are running rampant. And you can shoot, so third person shooting, and you can then transition easily to like Devil May Cry style sword slashes. And I think there's something quite promising there. I think it's not going to be for everyone, if I'm being completely honest. But I think if you're like me and you really do love games from that era and you miss, I don't know, walking into a CEX and picking something off the shelf and having like a delightful weekend just mashing through, 7 hours of quite good fun, I think that's going to really appeal to those kind of people.
Oh, good.
It had one thing I really loved about it was that the developer was telling me they've approached it like, if you said to someone in the 1980s, what do you think 2022 will look like? That's the visual design of the game.
Oh, okay.
So you have things like the main character has a cybernetic arm, and there's like, a bunch of cyberpunk stuff going on. But then they all use VHS tapes and vinyl.
Oh, okay.
So it's good fun, and there's cats in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pause. So yeah, that was good. I'm interested in that. I'm going to keep an eye on development of that. What I played today, I thought was promising. Wanted Dead. It's bringing back a specific type of game that doesn't really exist anymore. And hey, there's always a market for things like that, I think.
Yeah, you're right. So I think that was everything. Was there one more thing?
No, I think that was it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Been busy. I mean, unless you want to talk about lunch, where I ate so much satay sauce that I, during the Wanted Dead demo, actually, I was just like, oh, I've had so much satay sauce, just like sweating slightly from how much peanut I ate for lunch.
Yeah, mine was like smothered in barbecue. So I feel like I was opposite end of the scale to you, and I was like, oh.
But yeah, no, that's it. That's
yes, that's
nothing
it.
else to talk about.
It's been a good day though, and it's like our last full day here at PAX. So
I go
that's
home,
something.
Tomorrow. So
I'll be here tomorrow checking out a few indies. I'll do a few write-ups, but in terms of video stuff, we're going to have maybe 1 or 2 more tomorrow.
1 or 2, yeah.
A show roundup, which you guys can look forward to. But apart from that, yeah, we can see the finish line.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, but. Yeah, events are tiring.
Yeah, it's been really great fun though. I'm having a good time.
Fantastic. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for being an RPS supporter. We've been reading your comments. Your feedback has been so lovely. So thank you for leaving all of that for us. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for one final show roundup. See you soon.
Bye.